Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just thinking about 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 it. I did it.
Hey guys, it's Shu, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm in the middle of taking down my crochet, and I thought, why not show you guys how I take it down, because it's a pretty requested video. So I'm just gonna finish taking down my hair. As you can see, I've already taken down a lot of it. I've had this hair in for a few weeks now, and in this video I'll go over the best crochet hair to buy, how to take care of the crochet while it's in, and then stay tuned to the end to see some pictures of some subscribers who have tried out this hairstyle. The thing about crochet is very simple to take out. You just unloop, but whenever you're installing the hair, make sure that the pieces that you are putting in aren't too small, because then that will make it very hard to take out. So I did make my pieces pretty big for this install, and I already have a tutorial on this install, but there are some parts, like right here, the piece was too small and I wasn't able to get it out right there. So I'll show you how I deal with that. So you can see here, this is the one that is like, see, you can't even really see because it's so small and blended in with my hair, especially since my hair has grown out. This is a piece that, as you can see, it's pretty easy to see where the knot is. So literally all you do is use your fingers to unloop it. And it's actually easier if you cut it shorter first and then just pull it out like that. So simple to take out. Instead of cutting all of my hair at once, I find each piece individually, and then I cut it like that, and then I unloop it. Super simple if your pieces are big. Now I'm going to finish taking down the rest, and then I'm going to come back and show you how I deal with the stubborn small pieces. Don't make your pieces too small. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to quickly show you how I do it for a piece that was on the invisible part area. This was one of my invisible parts, and it's the same thing. I already cut it, so it was longer, of course. And then the knot is gonna be on the inside. It's kind of hard to see through the camera, but you have to feel for where the knot was. And then just pull it out. And it comes out like that. All you do is just undo the knot, and especially since you only did one knot, only do one knot and do bigger pieces, and it makes, camera's weird. Only do one knot and do bigger pieces, and it makes it come out a lot easier. And also, as you're taking down your crochet, make sure that you don't bring your scissors anywhere near your actual braids. I'm only using the scissors to cut the crochet hair shorter, not to actually cut the knot or anything like that. I'm not bringing it anywhere near my cornrows. And it's taking me no time at all. But yeah, takedown is really not as hard as it may seem. And now I'm going to go into more about like how I cared for this hair and tips on buying the best hair, because I know you guys are interested in that as well. And some parts will be a little bit more stubborn than others to take out. And as far as like how I took care of this hair when it was in, I literally did nothing. That's the beauty of crochet hair like this. You don't need to do anything. I didn't brush through the hair. I found that messed it up. I tried braiding it up at night, found that messed it up. You really just want to leave it alone and not like manipulate it, because it's synthetic hair. So once you like stretch it out and like do too much with it, like it doesn't really bounce back. So you just want to keep it so it keeps its texture and doesn't like stretch up and like mat up in between each other. All I did was sleep in a big bonnet at night, or just wrap my hair in a scarf just to get it out of my way so I can sleep. Didn't put any product in it. Did nothing essentially. And that's for me, like speaking from my own experiences with all of the crochet hair that I've ever used. I've never brushed out any of the crochet hair that I've used, but I know some other people who use other hair say that they find it best to brush it out. So that goes into now what I will get into, which is recommendations for
crochet hair, the best crochet hair to buy. So I would not recommend this hair that I use for this install. I put it in my description box of the install video that I didn't really like this hair. I didn't feel like it was very long lasting and I would not necessarily recommend it. But there are some other hair options that I want to also give you guys in case you're interested in doing this hair. So the first recommendation is this hair that I use. I'm not sure if you guys know, but like 3 years ago, I did pretty much the same thing. I've been doing crochet for a long time, and this install lasted me like 2 months. It lasted me a long time. It was also shorter. I don't know if that contributed to it, but I did nothing to care for it. I just slept in a bonnet the same way. I never brushed through the hair in any way, and it just lasted a really long time. But one thing they have to be careful for with that hair is that it's very thick. So with your install, be careful not to put in too much or you're gonna have a rough time with trimming. Like for me, it took me a while to trim it and shape it down because when I installed it, it was huge. So just be careful and don't add too much of that here. Second recommendation is this hair by Outre. It's been recommended to me by a friend. And then I'm not sure if you guys know who Chizzy Drew is. She's another YouTuber. You should check her out. I love her. She's really funny, but she installed crochet with this hair and I follow her on like all of her platforms and she never said anything bad about it, and she's used this hair multiple times and it looks really good. It's really soft, and the only difference is that the texture is a little bit different, as you can see, but this is also a really good option that I think will last longer. Third option is this hair by Free Tress Equal. It's pretty much the same exact texture as this hair that I installed for my own install. I've never actually used this hair. I've never used this hair or the Outre hair. So I would recommend that you still do your own research on both this hair and the Outre hair to make sure that's right for you. But other people my friends have used this hair and they told me that they liked it. It worked fine. For this hair, the people who have used this hair, both of them said that they brushed it out, that in order to keep up with it, you did have to brush it out. So that's something to take into account with this hair. And there's also a YouTube review of someone using this hair, which I'll also keep in the description box. But yeah, I would advise that you get from either these 3 brands that I have listed if you want to do this install. Okay, so I just finished taking out my hair. Now I'm going to show you how to take out like the stubborn pieces if you have any, like this one. I do just undo the cornrow and then this just comes out. You only want to do this for like the stubborn pieces. You don't want to just do this method for all of your hair because that could lead to tangles and stuff. So just take out as much as you can individually, and then whatever you can't take out, just undo the cornrow. So I'll show you that right now. I kept this hair in for a long time, so that's why I have all this buildup. It was quarantine and I wasn't going anywhere. Wouldn't necessarily leave this hair in for that long if I was like still in school and everything. Like I said before, this particular brand wasn't necessarily my favorite. Okay, so now you can see this is the crochet piece. This is my hair, so I'm just going to undo it, continue undoing it. Take your time so that it doesn't knot with your hair. What we're gonna do is, as you can see, it's right there intertwined with my hair. And then I'm gonna do this just to be on the safe side. I'm going to add a little bit of conditioner just to add some slip to make sure that nothing knots up right there. And then I'm gonna slip it out like that. And then I think there's a little bit still left like that. And that's it. And that's how you safely remove kinkier crochet hair. Let me know if you have any more questions, and if you try this hairstyle out, let me know. Send me a DM. I really love getting your DMs and seeing your pictures. These are some people that have tried out the hairstyle and liked it, so send me your pictures as well. I love seeing you guys in these hairstyles. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.